Hello again, fellow YouTubers and interwebicans. Alright, so I've kind of been slacking the past couple of days, and I could make any number of excuses for that, but at the end of the day it just comes down to me slacking, so. Anywho, I did tell you guys that I would be recording as many videos as I can, at least 5 a week, so I'm working on that, but there's something that I've been noticing a little more today than usual, and it's something I wanted to talk to you guys about in the past, but I just haven't done it, so I'm here to go ahead and do that, and that's gaming culture. Go ahead and adjust the camera, but that's the gaming culture, and I'm not just targeting Call of Duty here, although that is a primary source of reference for this video and this topic, but Destiny and Halo and pretty much every other competitive or semi-competitive video game that's out there. And I wanted to talk about how the culture has degraded over the last 10 years. And I know for a lot of you, you just kind of either accepted that and accepted the community for what it is and the society as a whole as just being this way, but it wasn't always this way. I was raised at an early age on video games, you know, all the way back from like the Sega Dreamcast and, you know, even the PlayStation 1, which is fairly new, honestly. Even the Xbox original, like the old black box that looked like an X. You know, I grew up on those, and even before that, the SNES and the Atari Stick and the Nintendo 64, Phantom. That's what I was raised on, and I was raised in the society where, you know, a bunch of friends got together to play, you know, The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, or, you know, Super Mario, or whatever else. And yes, there was competition there, but it didn't get out of hand like Call of Duty does now, or even Super Smash Brothers does now. And I wanted to talk about this just because it's kind of heartbreaking to see how things are going and to realize that this isn't something that, you know, our parents left for us. This isn't something that was inevitable and we just have to accept, we can't change. No, this is something that we created, all of us together. Whether it was one sly remark that you made to, you know, some little kid on Xbox after, you know, he pissed you off. That's where it starts. It starts with that one sly remark of, oh, that was a nice shot. That little bit of sarcasm and cynicism has raised and bred a culture that prides themselves in the amount of anger and hatred that they can stir in others. And that's not how it should be. You should be looking at someone's Xbox Live profile and going, wow, they've got 10,000 gamer score. Bravo. Bravo, you worked hard for that. Because I remember priding myself in catching every single Pokemon in Pokemon Sapphire in elementary school. I remember striving to complete Legend of Zelda, and I forget which one it was, but it was for the Game Boy. And I remember priding myself in clearing that game as fast as I possibly could. And now, none of those achievements mean anything. They're worthless. All the achievements that developers put in their games are meaningless to you guys, and that's because of the fact that somebody can get on their laptop somewhere and use Google and pull up information on how to change that score to reflect what they feel they deserve and are entitled to, as opposed to actually working and earning. It's gotten me to the point where I barely even want to play anymore, and this is going back to my video about comp being elitist. yes, I mentioned that comp is elitist, and that stems from this culture, and that's just bred further into the degradation. But just playing in general leaves a bad feeling in my stomach. Listening to the different people talking to each other the way that they do. You know, even the guys that, or even the guy that half of you look up to, Optic Nadeshot, he even mentioned it when he was talking about what it takes to become a pro. You don't, Boris, cut it out, dude. I'm trying to make a serious video here. You don't sit there and hate on the guy that just wiped you across the map. You don't rage quit from a game where the kids are dominating you. You stick it out, and you find those people that are better than you, and you learn how they got so good. And you practice with them so that you can be just as good as them. Instead of spending $150 on a brand new controller that allows you to do that and shoot faster, rather than hacking your Xbox so that you don't even have to aim, you can just pull the trigger and kill everyone in the map. You should be working to actually be a decent player. And I know this video and things that I'm saying are falling on deaf ears because half the people that are going to watch this are one of those people that are saying, oh, boo-hoo, Chris, boo-hoo, Twilight, you're just mad that you're not as good as me. 1v1 me, bro. Knock it off, bud. That's not what this video is about. I could care less how good you are. If you're really that good, I hope to see you on, ESPN one day playing for one of those big esports teams. I sincerely hope that. I hope that I can sit here and say, that guy used to watch my YouTube videos. But as of right now, this very moment, if you guys are going to sit there and just say things like that, then I'm not going to care. If you're going to hate on each other in a lobby, a public lobby where you are all playing the same game, and you're going to hate on each other, and you're going to find every possible difference in each other that you can to justify the hatred and anger that you are creating, well, you're the reason the society has fallen as far as it has. I go on Instagram and the gaming culture is dominated on there by the girl with the biggest hits who shows them off. And that's not my decision or my place to judge them for that, but I feel that gaming culture should probably be dominated by gaming. Go to a modeling culture if that's what you want to show off. And when I'm in a lobby, I should not hear an 8-year-old screaming profanities that would make his mother beat him to death. And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about, is the fact that I feel a large portion of the gaming culture's degradation is not just how we treat each other, but the people that join us. I have no problem playing Xbox with an 8-year-old, 7-year-old, 6-year-old. I don't mind that. That's the parent's decision on whether or not the child should play that game. But I strongly believe that a mature-rated game should go to a mature-rated player. And I'm not seeing that. So I have to question the decisions of the parents. And again, going back to what I said about how we treat each other is what manifests the society that we now inhabit. That's even more so in regards to the children. Yes, we may not enjoy listening to their whiny voices, but we can mute them. Or we can ask them, hey, quiet down, pull your mic back a little bit. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be hostile or aggressive or angry or hateful, because that child is then going to see that as the norm and is going to act that way as well. So hopefully this video kind of gave you guys a little bit of insight on what's been going through my head, at least for today. And yeah, I mean, I'm not directing this at anyone or any player. Please don't take it that way. But I do want to try to cure the society that we all play in, because nobody likes to play on a broken street. But if we all work together, we can patch the road in 10 minutes, play whatever we want. That's a metaphor for people my generation and older. So, I love all of you very much. You're all amazing, beautiful people. And I will see you guys again soon. Peace out.